Good morning. It is Friday before the trading day, and I want to do something a little different. I just want to take you through my morning routine before I hop on the charts real quick. So, here we go. Got to get yourself in that mood first thing in the morning. You want to be in a good mood, man. It's so important to wake up in a good mood. And a great way to do that, a way I like to do that, is I'll slap on some music, man. Slap on a song that I like and just get active, man. Start making some brekkie. Keeping it light with 3 eggs. I don't want to eat too much before trading. I don't really want to stuff myself. So I like to keep it light, have like a quick snack before hopping on the charts. And then usually after trading, I'll have like a late breakfast or wait a bit and just have a big lunch. But I don't really like eating too much in the morning. So 3 eggs today with some feta. Get that protein in, a little boost of energy, and then usually have like a coffee or something with that. And then we're off to the races. And honestly, depending on the day, if I have time, sometimes I'm lazy and I wake up a bit too late. But I like to try to get some meditation in, at least like 8 to 10 minutes. And I like to do it after I'm sort of up and about, walking around, just because I find that if I try to meditate as soon as I wake up, I end up just falling back asleep. So I like to wake up, get moving a little bit, get a little bit of coffee in me, make sure I'm fully awake, and then I'll meditate for about 10 minutes and then hop on the charts and try to get a hold of Spencer. Quick, I'd say 7, 8 minutes of meditation, nothing too crazy. Just get yourself feeling right and then slug back some agua, man. You're made of water. Water is important. And now it's time to hop on the charts. Okay, it is 11:47. So like 2.5, 3 hours later. And I took one trade today. I took it around market open, and then Spen and I sat on the computer for a couple hours, just watch price, just chill, just shot the shit. So I'm quickly gonna go over the trade that I took, and yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so going into the day here, I noticed that we swept this daily high. This is on the daily time frame. And I wanted price to come back into equilibrium of this price leg here. So I had equilibrium marked up, and I noticed that equilibrium of this price leg also perfectly lined up with this daily breaker block here. You can see this breaker. So I was basically bearish until we hit equilibrium of this price leg. So this is equilibrium and that daily breaker block marked up. We had data highs above and we had relative equal highs above. So you can see the 1031 high lines up perfectly with the 758 high. We had data highs above that we hadn't taken yet. So I was looking for longs, and lucky me, I managed to squeeze a long out before we took a dookie. So this was my trade idea. And again, we have this daily order block marked up, and this is also equilibrium of that massive price leg we put in during election week. So this is what I saw. We tapped into it, had a bit of a bullish reaction, and then we swept the liquidity down here, took these lows out. So I love to see a liquidity sweep like this before we go up, and then we put in a fair value gap here. And what I love about this play, to be honest, is the fact that we put in a 1 minute order block before inversing this fair value gap here. So whenever we put an order block in like that, what I'll do, instead of waiting for the candle to come back down and close below that fair value gap, God, that was a bit cringy. I'm sorry. I'll put a stop below the order block, a hard stop like that. And my TP was, let me just go into replay mode real quick. My TP was this 5-minute bearish fair value gap here. We were dropping super quick all day. I didn't really want to go against the trend too aggressively, so I figured that if we still were bearish on the day, that this 5-minute fair value gap would hold, and I was right. So for me, this was a smart place to take profit. I was happy to take profit there, and if you look at the risk to reward on this play, it is about a 1 to 2.5 with that hard stop below this order block. So my thought process here is that if price truly wants to reverse here and start moving up, it will hold this order block. So if price comes down and wicks below this order block or closes below this order block, then my bias is probably wrong. So I have no problem with the hard stop below that order block, entered as soon as this candle closed. And then I rode this up for about 25 points profit, and I'll pop the executions up. I think it was just under a 1% trade on the day, meaning we are up about nearly 2% on the week. So it was a solid week, to be honest, because it wasn't the easiest price action to read. So I'm happy with a 2%, nearly 2% week. Spen and I continue to watch price here. This short to us looked decent as well, but we were just dropping quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I was happy. I was happy to end the day on the win. I don't want to overtrade, but this short to us also looked decent as we were hitting this 5-minute bearish fair value gap, got a nice reaction, inverse this, and then as you can see, we just took a shyster. We just kept dropping, man. I think we're still dropping. But yeah, that was the day summed up, and yeah, excited for next week. The trading's been going well. I've been a little bit more disciplined recently, and it's always nice to end the week on a good note, man. I hate taking losses on a Friday. It's just a shitty way to end the week. So I'm happy with my small win. It was a decent little cheeky trade, and yeah, man, just a great feeling. Great feeling. Gonna edit this video and then go to work because I still got to work like a normal human, unfortunately, but hopefully not for much longer if everything goes according to plan. We'll see. Anyway.